we're going to focus on just one business building strategy. That's it. We're just going to focus on the one. And what we're going to do is we want to walk you through that strategy just to make sure that you fully understand it, and then provide you with the guidance and resources to enable you to immediately apply it to your business. What we want to do is show you where you can go within your e-learning system to find the tools and the resources and the templates you need to execute each strategy just like a pro. Now, our goal is going to be to help you basically increase your revenue by a mere 1% per week, so that over the course of our first 12 months, you will see a minimum increase of 50% in your total revenue and a doubling of your profits. And many of you will experience far greater numbers than this. But please remember that the success of these presentations is totally dependent on you taking action. Information without application is worthless. So don't just watch this presentation. Take notes and then do nothing. After this presentation, take a few minutes and create a plan of action for the rest of this week, and then apply that action plan to your business. And keep in mind that these weekly presentations only cover a mere fraction of the money-generating strategies and tactics, the tools and resources that we have available for you in your e-learning system. And since these group coaching presentations are going out to a wide and diverse group, I will need to select various businesses to use as examples throughout this series. Now, although your business may not be specifically represented in these examples, please understand that the strategies and tactics we'll go over apply to most businesses. Also, please understand I live in the U.S., so the business titles I use will typically be common to the U.S. market. For those of you in other parts of the world, you may call these businesses by different names, but stay focused on what's important here, and that's the proper application of the strategy itself. So, let's get down to business, and let's face the brutal facts. Small business owners today are desperate for proven and tested ways they can generate more leads, attract more clients, and make more money. So let's show you a quick way you can do this. And since I know that money today is tight, let's do it without you having to spend a dime on marketing or advertising. This presentation will focus on the most effective way to use a networking strategy. Now, networking is a terrific way to generate immediate interest in what you do. And for the most part, it's 100% free. It helps increase your visibility and credibility and can generate a significant number of leads in just minutes. Most business owners attend networking events without properly preparing a strategic plan of action. In fact, here's a typical scenario as described by a former coaching client of ours. Every week, I check my local paper for listings of business meetings in my area and plan my week around them. I attended networking events almost daily. At these events, I put on a smile, shook a lot of hands, engaged in small talk, and exchanged pleasantries with strangers, only to find myself tired, frustrated by a total lack of results, and discouraged by my dwindling bank account. At these events I attended, it was all but impossible to find good leads. And not knowing who would be a good person to connect with, I found myself wasting a lot of time meeting people who would never in a million years become a client. Now, occasionally, I found a good one, a person who would ask me to follow up with them, but often this was even more frustrating because when I called them, as they asked me to do, they didn't even remember meeting me. The pile of business cards on my desk was huge and getting bigger after every meeting, but I didn't know how to select the best prospects to keep in touch with, and following up with everyone just seemed like an impossible task. I tried sharing business tips, resources, and even referrals with people I met, expecting they would do the same in exchange, but few did, so I mostly ended up feeling disenchanted and discouraged by the lack of results from all of my hard work. Well, frankly, it felt like networking was working only for a few of those good-looking, fast-talking schmoozers who weren't afraid to pitch their wares at every opportunity, and that just wasn't me. Sound familiar? Look, if you just go to a networking event and proceed to tell the people you meet there what it is you do, you're wasting both your time and theirs. No one cares what you do. So stop saying, I'm an attorney or I sell real estate. People care about what you can do for them and have zero interest in you and your business. I own a sporting goods store doesn't make me quiver with anticipation. But if you told me you helped turn an amateur weekend warrior into a pro-caliber athlete, now you have my attention. And now I want to know more about what you do. But you can't stop there. That brief introduction was merely a tactic you employ to grab the attention of the person you're speaking with. Now that you have their attention, what do you do next to maintain it and get them to begin the decision-making process so they eventually buy what you sell? Well, whatever that sequence of events happens to be, that becomes your sales process for a networking strategy. Now, if you typically close more sales by meeting face-to-face with your prospects, then your networking strategy must be designed to produce that end result, which is the face-to-face meeting. And that's where most small business owners fail. They have no strategic plan of action. They only focus on a tactic, and in this case, the networking event itself. Networking by itself is merely a tactic. Attending one and just chit-chatting does nothing to compel the people you come into contact with to eventually meet you face-to-face and buy what you sell. But suppose you attend a networking event filled with your target customers. And suppose you show up armed with a compelling message you created, a message you spent time practicing and delivering, so it instantly captures the attention of everyone you meet there. Now, once you grab their attention, suppose you hand them your business card, which contains the essence of that same message to remind them that they're interested in what you do. And on the back of your card is an irresistible offer for them to download a free report, or possibly register for a complimentary webinar, or perhaps attend a free live event you're hosting, or a myriad of other compelling offers. And once they take action on whatever your offer happens to be, then you send them a confirmation email that thanks them for their effort and reminds them again of the benefits your offer will provide to them. And then 3 days later, they receive another email designed to move them to the face-to-face meeting. Now, can you see what's taking place here? You're creating an entire series of tactics that form a sales process that moves each prospect closer to the sale. This sequence of tactics forms a networking strategy. You have just converted networking from a tactic into a strategy specifically designed from the start to produce a specific end result. In this example, a face-to-face meeting. Now, unfortunately, 99.9% of all small business owners that attend networking events show up with no strategy in place whatsoever. They crank out their typical, I'm a home remodeler spiel, and then wonder why they only end up frustrated and overwhelmed and holding a stack of useless business cards. Networking is a strategy any small business owner can effectively use to generate more leads and attract more clients. But to do it right, you must go into each networking session armed with a compelling and attention-grabbing statement. So let's help you learn how to create a million-dollar message that we often refer to as your elevator pitch. Now, for example, I'm going to begin by using a real estate agent as an example. Now, you probably aren't a real estate agent yourself, but believe me, this same process will work for doctors, attorneys, plumbers, window washers, accountants, hair salon owners, retailers, wholesalers, and even dog walkers. All the strategies you will receive throughout our group coaching webinar series are universally applicable to every business. Now, that's not to say that each strategy may require some slight tweaking here or there, but our goal is to provide you with a thorough and complete explanation of each strategy, along with enough examples so you can take the information we present and apply it successfully to your business. So, let's start with the one area all small business owners love to excel at, lead generation. Let's say that you're a new real estate agent and you're desperate to find sellers who need to sell their home quickly and for the most money. Unfortunately, you have no money for marketing and no prospective clients in sight. Your broker has recently purchased an online marketing system that works so well, it allows you as an agent to offer a guarantee that the homes you list will be sold within 29 days, or else the sellers don't have to pay the real estate commission when their home finally does sell. Obviously, that's quite a guarantee that should attract a lot of potential home sellers. Wouldn't you agree? So what would you do if you were this brand new, inexperienced agent with no money to spend on marketing and no listings in sight? And yet you have a family to feed, so you desperately need to get some listings, and fast. Well, this particular agent was actually one of our own e-learning marketing system members, and here's what she did. She logged into our system and immediately went to the More Leads link on her dashboard. Now, once inside this section, she clicked on the link labeled Strategies We Use to Generate Leads. She looked through the list of available strategies, and after considering all of the available options in this section, decided that networking would be the best fit for her current financial situation. After all, networking was one of her strengths, and those opportunities are everywhere. And best of all, they typically cost little to nothing to attend. After clicking on the link labeled How to Network Your Business to Success, she discovered that the quickest networking strategy she could use to produce immediate results was to create her very own elevator pitch. Now, an elevator pitch is a 10 to 30-second mini commercial that highlights the major benefit you provide to your prospects that your competition does not. It immediately separates you from your competitors and makes you the logical choice to do business with. In fact, when done properly, it becomes the basis for all of your marketing and advertising. We actually like to refer to it as your million-dollar message. That's what it can mean for your business revenue-wise when you master it. Now, our real estate agent decided that she would create a compelling elevator pitch targeting prospective home sellers. After all, when a real estate agent lists a home for a seller, a multitude of other agents can access that listing, and she makes a commission no matter who sells that home. She reasoned that her fastest way to produce revenue would be to generate a multitude of listings for homes needing to be sold and collect the commissions on each and every sale. The elevator pitch link contains a step-by-step template that she can use to create a 10-second elevator pitch that instantly grabs the attention of her prospects, as well as a 30-second pitch template that engages the prospect to immediately want to know more about her services. Now, both of these templates contain specific and easy-to-relate-to elevator pitch examples that basically make this entire process a paint-by-numbers approach. In just minutes, any small business owner can create a compelling message that will grab a prospect's attention and practically force them to buy what you sell. In the case of our real estate agent, she was selling her services as the real estate agent of choice for home sellers. So she needed to create a compelling message that would position her as the only logical agent for prospects to choose when looking to list their home for sale. The elevator pitch template will give her the ability to create her very own customized elevator pitch that highlights the benefits she offers that her competition does not. So why is this so important? Well, let's look at what happened to her. At any type of networking event, the first thing anyone ever says to someone they have just met is, "What do you do?" The typical real estate agent responds by saying, "I sell real estate." Not very compelling, is it? In fact, a seasoned agent may respond by saying, "I help buyers and sellers complete successful transactions." Still doesn't make you jump up and down, does it? But our rookie agent followed the elevator pitch template in our library to the letter and created an elevator pitch unlike any other for real estate agents. When someone at this networking function asked her, "What do you do?" she said this: "I help frustrated homeowners who are struggling to sell their homes in these financially troubling times to sell their home in 29 days or less, and for top dollar, guaranteed." Now, if you were preparing to sell your home and you heard this real estate agent say that brief 10-second pitch, would you be lining up to ask her, "How do you do that?" And when she was asked that, she responded with her 30-second elevator pitch version that she created using the template. And here's what she said: "Do you know how homeowners today are discovering that their homes are now worth half of their original price, and that it often takes more than a year to sell their home? I use a revolutionary new property listing process that less than 5% of all real estate agents even know about, and that is so successful I can guarantee any homeowner in writing that I will sell their home within 29 days of taking their listing, get them top dollar based on their current appraisal, and if I fail, I sell their home for free. Think the prospect that just heard that compelling message will want to know more? Think they might be interested in setting an immediate appointment with our rookie agent? Think this agent may just walk out of that networking event with several high-quality home seller leads? Well, in fact, she did exactly that. The very first networking event she attended, she ended up with 4 homes that she listed for sale. 2 of them sold within 2 weeks, and her commission totaled over $12,000. Not bad considering there were only 15 people at her networking event. Our elevator pitch template gives any small business owner the ability to create multiple, powerful, and compelling messages to get real results. This is one of the best ways for any small business owner to generate a ton of leads in a short amount of time for absolutely $0 in cost. So, how would you like to have your own compelling 10-second, 30-second, and even a 60-second elevator pitch that instantly grabs your prospect's attention and all but forces them to engage with you? Well, what are you waiting for? You have full VIP access to everything you need to do all of this right now. Just follow this exact same process as our agent did. Use our elevator pitch template to create your very own million-dollar message. However, some of you will discover that while the template is a valuable tool, you still struggle to come up with what it is that truly makes your business special. Well, here's the problem. Sometimes your business isn't special. Many small business owners have businesses that are all basically the same or offer the exact same product or service. In fact, that's just the nature of your business. Some examples of this are tanning salons, hair salons, plumbers, roofers, carpet cleaners, and so on. In fact, many businesses are so much alike that they're forced to compete on price as the one thing that can differentiate them from their competition. After all, what's the one difference between Walmart and Kmart? They both sell the exact same things, but the one offering the lowest price will more than likely win your business that day. But what if it doesn't? What if you see that Kmart is offering a lower price than Walmart, but you still elect to go to Walmart? Ask yourself why. Was it more convenient, less hassle, a better return policy, better customer service, more variety, or more checkout lines? Whatever the reason, that could become your differentiator. The key to building a successful business is to find a way to separate your business from all the others that are just like you. Select what we call a niche market, and then build your business to give that niche market what it wants. If you do this, you will quickly dominate that niche. Well, see, that's what our real estate agent did. Her broker recently purchased an online marketing system that worked so well, it allowed the agents to offer a guarantee that the homes they listed would be sold within 29 days, or else the sellers don't have to pay the real estate commission. Now, how many other real estate agents offer that type of guarantee? Well, the answer, none of them do. And yet, isn't that exactly what every home seller wants? To sell their home within a specified and guaranteed time frame? So if you find yourself struggling to create your elevator pitch, identify what it is that makes your business so unique. And if you aren't unique, you may need to innovate your business in a way that makes you unique, similar to what the real estate broker did. But this is a critical fundamental for any small business owner to execute, and you must do it right. So let us help you do exactly that. On your dashboard, click on the third link labeled More Leads. Then click on the top link labeled Fundamentals. Then click on the link labeled How We Create So Much Added Value in Our Business that we can charge twice as much as our competitors and still outmarket and outsell them. This video should help provide you with some innovative ideas and get you thinking about ways to make your business unique. But maybe we can offer some additional help here as well when it comes to your elevator pitch. Our real estate agent had access to that online marketing system her broker acquired that allowed her company to make that incredible offer to home sellers that they would sell their home within 29 days or the sellers wouldn't pay a sales commission. Since that made her unique, she was able to use our elevator pitch template to position that uniqueness and create a compelling message that flooded her with new leads. But let me continue with this example. Home sellers are only half of the available real estate market. What if our real estate agent found herself in a room full of real estate investors looking to buy instead of home sellers looking to sell? Naturally, she could use the elevator pitch template to create a laser-targeted message that would compel investors to want to know more about her services. But check out this second option. Our agent could click on the More Leads link on her dashboard, then click on resources we use to generate leads using our done-for-you competition-crushing marketing. Here we have 9 specific marketing libraries loaded with every conceivable piece of marketing collateral that any small business owner will ever need. These libraries include advertising and marketing pieces, elevator pitches, emails, sales letters, scripts, TV ads, as well as unique selling propositions. These libraries are chock full of ready-to-use material. Our real estate agent simply needs to click on the elevator pitch library link. Then click on Select Your Specific Business. Scroll down and click on Real Estate, and she now has her choice of several ready-to-use elevator pitches that will help her compel every prospective home buyer or seller she meets. This is where she found the elevator pitch she chose to use to instantly grab the attention of potential real estate investors. When one of these investors would ask our agent, "What do you do?" she responded by saying, "I help savvy real estate investors take full advantage of the current drop in real estate values by showing them how to acquire multi-million-dollar homes for no money down and add millions to their net worth overnight." Now, when this now interested investor would then ask her, "Well, how do you do that?" she would respond by saying, "Do you know how real estate investors feel they may be missing out on the greatest time in recent history to acquire million-dollar properties for pennies on the dollar? I help these investors identify the hidden cachet of available multi-million-dollar homes that are truly once-in-a-lifetime deals and show them how they can buy these homes with no money down and become an overnight millionaire." Again, do you think this type of message just might raise some interest and have these investors clamoring to want to learn more about what she offers? Well, you bet. If you experience any difficulty using the template when writing your own elevator pitch, then see if your specific business is listed in the elevator pitch library. If so, the ones we have there may fit your business perfectly, or they may simply require some minor tweaking. If nothing else, they may trigger some ideas for you to consider for your own business as you contemplate ways to make your business unique by selecting your very own niche market. And if you don't find your specific business listed in the library, select a business that's comparable to yours. Chances are excellent that a chiropractor's elevator pitch can be easily modified to work for a physical therapist, or an elder care facility could easily adapt the elevator pitch for a daycare. I once used the elevator pitch for a jeweler to quickly create an elevator pitch for a furniture retailer. Whichever option works best for you, be sure you create your own unique elevator pitch. It forms the core message for all of your future marketing and advertising. You have full access to everything you need right now, so get it done. And just to make sure you understand the fundamentals of the elevator pitch and the tremendous benefit it provides to you in positioning the true value of your business, as well as enabling you to completely separate your business from your competition, let me give you some additional examples of compelling elevator pitches in a multitude of industries. This will allow you to select the one example that most relates to your business and use it as a model to help you create your very own million-dollar message. And please remember that a truly great elevator pitch always begins by creating a market-dominating position. If you don't currently have one, then you need to get busy and innovate your business by creating one. Our previous presentation taught you exactly how to go about performing this critical task. So for our first example, let's say you're a chiropractor, and let's say your marketing dominating position is the fact that you specialize in treating and eliminating chronic pain. Your elevator pitch might sound something like this. I help people suffering from chronic and constant pain to find total and complete relief within 90 days without the use of health-destroying drugs. Well, you're kidding. How do you do that? Well, do you know how you or someone you love find themselves suffering from chronic health problems that cause major pain and discomfort? What I do is treat them using a revolutionary new technology developed by NASA that completely eliminates their pain and suffering within just 90 days, guaranteed. If you were suffering with chronic pain and had tried every pain relief drug, supplement, and treatment available with little to no effect, would this pitch grab your attention and compel you to want to know more? Well, of course it would. Suppose you own a daycare facility that takes care of preschool children while their parents work all day. Your market-dominating position is you understand how worried parents can be after dropping off their child. They have no idea if the staff is taking good care of them or tossing them in a crib or on the floor to cry themselves to sleep. Your elevator pitch might say this: I provide worry-free daycare services by giving concerned parents the ability to watch their child online anytime. Really? How do you do that? Well, do you know how you drop your kids off at daycare and then spend the rest of the day at work worried about their safety and just wishing you knew what was really going on? What we do is relieve all doubt and worry every concerned mother feels by providing you with WebWatch, an online camera surveillance system you can access from home or work and watch your child whenever you want, relieving your anxiety and stress and giving you complete peace of mind. Now, what working parent hasn't felt tremendous concern for their child after dropping them off at a daycare? Having the ability to actually view their child at any time from their office is a tremendously valuable benefit that would attract daycare parents in droves to this facility. Now let's look at a retailer. Suppose you own a jewelry store. Your market-dominating position centers around the fact that you have found an overseas supplier that can provide you with extreme high-quality diamonds at half the normal wholesale rate. This allows you to offer high-quality merchandise at deeply discounted prices. Unfortunately, there are a multitude of discount diamond stores around, and they all claim they have the best quality diamonds at the lowest prices. But your advantage is the fact that the diamonds you buy really are of a higher quality. And you can enforce this fact by offering a market-dominating unconditional guarantee. So your elevator pitch would sound something like this: I provide discounted diamonds with the highest quality, the lowest prices, and the boldest customer protection guarantee in the industry. Well, how do you do that? Well, do you know how you go to buy that perfect diamond, but you have no clue if the price is fair or if the quality is high? What we do is help you buy the perfect diamond by educating you on the quality, charging you less than half the retail price, and guaranteeing both our price and quality with the boldest guarantee in the industry. No deal is binding until you have had your diamond appraised by the certified gemologist of your choice. Let's say you're an attorney that specializes in helping startup businesses set up a proper legal framework for their new business. Your elevator pitch will sound like this: I help small businesses maximize their legal loopholes and increase their revenue while lowering their costs. Well, how do you do that? Well, do you know how most startup businesses want legal guidance when they first structure their business so they can keep more of the money they earn and avoid paying a majority of their profits in taxes? What we do is specialize in helping startup businesses set up the right corporate structure that takes full advantage of the current legal loopholes so they keep their profits in their pockets and pay little to any tax. If you're a coach or a consultant that has a market-dominating position helping small business owners become successful, your elevator pitch might go something like this: I help small business owners who find themselves struggling, in trouble, or just not growing as fast as they would like, and I help them understand why that's happening to them. But then I give them a proven process that helps them to immediately attract more clients and make more money than they have ever made before, even in this horrible economy. Really? Well, how do you do that? Do you know how business owners today are desperately looking for fast access to the answers they need to grow the business they want? My company has created the world's first business growth network that gives small business owners and entrepreneurs access to all the tools, resources, and support they need to grow their revenues faster and with greater confidence and certainty. Let's venture into the technical field and assume you own a business that trains IT professionals so they acquire the skills they need to apply for high-paying positions with major companies. Your elevator pitch might say this: I help aggressive IT professionals who are looking to command bigger paychecks receive the training and certification they need to take their career to the next level and beyond. Well, how do you do that? Well, do you know how highly certified IT professionals are so much in demand that more than 150,000 of them were imported from overseas to fill lucrative U.S. positions? We offer intensive ITIL and ISO certification training that within weeks positions you as one of the most preeminent IT professionals in the world. Can you see how compelling all of these are? Now, you may be saying to yourself that some of these wouldn't compel you at all. That's okay. The reason they don't is they're not targeted to you specifically. For example, if you're not an IT professional looking for a higher paying job, then this last elevator pitch won't resonate with you at all. And that's great. I wouldn't want it to. Why would I want to attract your attention and have you engage with me, take up my valuable time explaining to you exactly what I do, when you aren't the least bit interested in what I have to offer? You see, a well-written and delivered elevator pitch will not only generate a lot of leads for your business, but it generates a lot of the right types of leads for your business. Well-qualified, laser-targeted leads. After all, aren't those the only types of leads you want? So remember, whether you choose to use our paint-by-numbers template when writing your own elevator pitch or our done-for-you elevator pitch library, the key is to create your own compelling message based on your market-dominating position. Do this right, and you'll end up with your own million-dollar message. This is the first step for you to master when implementing a networking strategy for your business. So as you can see, our e-learning marketing system gives you access to all the tools, resources, strategies, tactics, templates, and support you need to build the business of your dreams. The e-learning marketing system was designed for you as a small business owner to help you to instantly generate more leads, attract more clients, and make more money. Now, our next presentation will continue this process. We're going to show you how you can change your business card from an information billboard into a lead generation machine. We'll walk you through it step by step so you not only know where the information is on this site, but so you know exactly how to apply it so it works and makes you money. After all, your business card provides a vital link in your communication process with prospects when attending a networking event. We're going to show you how to make yours unique, so unique that it will stand out from all the others and all but compel your prospects to take a specific action. So redesigning your business card is the next step in properly executing a successful networking strategy. So until next time, here's to your success.